Hello everybody, Robert Rose here with the weekly news, bringing you the news that you need to lead in content marketing. This all for the week ending January 28th, 2022. Just one news item in the news this week, and it all begins and ends with our friends from Google. The big news is they say, well, get the FLOC out of here. You got to say that really slow for the subtitles here, folks. But yeah, for those of you who haven't been keeping up with the at-home version of this game, Google has been promising to get rid of the third-party cookie tracking users across the web for a few years now. But one of the ways they've promised to do that, and an initiative that they've been working on with industry groups like the IAB, the Internet Advertising Bureau, was called FLOC. Yes, really, FLOC. FLOC did not stand for the flag letter of commendation or for Logistics Operating Center or even fuzzy logic object-based classifier. Yet any of those would have been better than the actual meaning, which was federated learning of cohorts. Basically, the proposal was to keep a browser's data within the user's browser, that's you and me surfing the web, creating anonymized cohorts that advertisers could then target. It would track behavior and group users into a designated cohort or cohorts, and most people, including a lot of marketers by the way, reacted like you probably did just now by throwing up in your mouth a little bit. But now, well, Google has dropped FLOC for a new set of ideas called Topics. Doesn't have as cute an acronym associated with it, but basically Topics will track users on the Chrome browser and assign them a set of advertising categories like travel or fitness based on sites they visit. Then the person will go to a site with ads, and 3 of those topics will be shared with the advertising on the site, allowing them to show you a relevant ad. That sounds, well, if I'm honest, not at all different than FLOCs, but it may actually be. You know, what Topics actually does is what we in content marketing are much more focused on, which would be targeting based on topics that are being consumed rather than personally identifiable information. This should really give us a better signal in terms of targeting relevant, better personal experiences to our audiences than any kind of personally identifiable data. The new proposal is part of Google's effort that sees time ticking away to get rid of that third-party cookie. Our quick take here at CMI, this is a good first step, and it will work as initially outlined, or if it works as initially outlined, Topics is going to be a much more consumer-friendly, yet marketing-friendly as well, way of targeting the content we need to target without actually, getting into the personally identifiable data of the user. It yet again stresses the need for our own first-party data acquisition strategy. Content marketing is, of course, a great way to do that. You guessed it, topics and content that are important to our customer are important to us. So yeah, content marketing. And that's it for this week. That's 3 minutes of news that hopefully you need to lead in content marketing. I'm Robert Rose, and remember, it's your story to tell. Tell it well. I'll see you next week.